All right, welcome to Introduction to Sociology. I'm Chad Gesser. I'm your teacher for the class this semester, and this is going to be a review about the class. And let's just jump right into it. So I've got the Blackboard shell opened for the class, and of course, the class will occur exclusively online. We will not meet in person. We will not meet live either. So you do not have to participate in live class sessions with me or anybody else for that matter. This class really is self-paced, but you have to be mindful of the work that you have to do. So I'm going to go through a few things here in Blackboard just to familiarize yourself with the class. This is what you see when you log in. If you have any questions about the class, about assignments, you're welcome to post them in here, and you would just type something here, and then I get access to that. If you have anything personal, or you think something would be better sent directly to me, then you can send me an email, and there's my email address right there. All right. Um, I'm going to show you the other contact information for me here in just a second, but um, yeah, everything occurs through these three folders. I mean, the most important folder is the weekly schedule. Everything that you have to do for this class is in there. Let me show you also here the important documents. So these are going to be things that you may need to come back and reference. Notice it says no assignments are in this folder. So if you need guidance on something, you can go here. Now the syllabus is here. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to show you just a few things on the syllabus. I'm not going to read everything. It is your responsibility to keep up with everything in here. I will review a few things with you at this time. So I'm at Owensboro Community and Technical College. Excuse me. And my room is an office is in this building, but the main way that you're going to want to reach me is through email. And if we need to meet, we can meet through Microsoft Teams. And that's what that says right here. Yeah, this is everything about the class. Yes, you should get your textbook, it is required. You will be using your textbook, so you're not going to succeed in the manner you wish to succeed if you do not have the textbook. I recommend having a physical copy. Uh, and so, yeah, there's that. So, here's what we are going to, try to work towards in this class this semester. And I'm going to look exclusively at these course competencies. So, the main ones here is that we will study culture. We will study major perspectives in sociology, identify basic research. We will talk about socialization, social control, deviance, crime, social institutions, and we will be studying social stratification. That includes race and ethnicity and gender. So that's what this class is about. Here are the chapters. I think I'm missing a chapter here. We are going to cover a chapter on social change, but this is an idea about what you will be covering through the class, okay? Um, this is how you are going to be graded. So the class revolves around you watching videos, and these videos are graded. It's a very important part of this class. And there's another tutorial on that follows this class introduction. So I'm not going to talk much about videos at this time. Um, so yeah, uh, that's very important to note about this class. When you watch those videos, sometimes you'll be prompted to answer questions. Sometimes you'll be graded on just watching the video in its entirety. So these are not videos that are necessarily out on YouTube. We use a special software that we can grade. So it's extremely important that you watch the videos. I will also ask you to do, the first week, There's actually a discussion board on introducing yourself, really simple thing. But we probably will do a few of those over the course of the semester. You may have a couple of written assignments. As of right now, you don't. So each week, what you have to do is watch videos and do the work associated with those videos, and you have to take a quiz. That's most of what you have to do every week. All right. I don't require a whole lot of my biterm class because it's so fast. This class lasts until early part of October. So you have a lot of content to cover. So there's a lot of videos and again quizzes. So I don't ask you to do too much beyond that because the time commitment to watching videos is enough. It's quite a bit. Um, so there's that. Um, the attendance policy, we will not have any face-to-face, you know, meetings, whether in person or online. None of those. Everything will be pre-recorded. Um, but you are responsible for completing your work every week, and you can't make up that work. So all assigned work is due by the due date. No late work will be accepted. Now, I will work with you if you have a extenuating circumstance. You'll just need to contact me directly on that. But by and large, you have to complete the work regardless. Okay. So the other items in here are pretty much just policy stuff from the school and additional support services. These are all very good sources and services to use if you need to have access to these. Um, I will tell you that we are using what's called, and I'm not sure if it's mentioned in here. I think that it is, but I'll come back to these accommodations in a second. Something called Starfish. So if you get behind on your work, I will flag that so somebody will see that and maybe contact you about what's going on. Are you doing all right? Do you need support? Do you need tutoring? Um, do you need computer resources? Uh, just to try to keep you on track. So um, that's called Starfish. So just keep up with your work and keep me posted if anything comes up. It's really important that you keep the lines of communication open. Um, Academic integrity. There's something to be said about the new services of artificial intelligence. Chat GPT is one that a lot of people are familiar with. And I'm not going to talk about that right now because you don't have much work, assigned work, written papers, and those kinds of things. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but if and when you do have an assignment like that, I will make a video that you're required to watch, like this one, and that will be part of that week's work. But right now, there's not anything like that posted. Um, this is extremely important, and I mean, it deserves even a video about it alone. So I don't want to make this video entirely too long. So I'm going to just leave that in the syllabus for now. You're still responsible for all of this, and it really is important for you to go back and read anything uh, on this syllabus that you might need. If you have disability accommodations, we need to have that on file. So please follow these instructions here about getting set up for that. And so then I officially have information about granting you additional time if you need it and any other resources or services that I need to make available for you. Um, Procedures related to discrimination, harassment, sexual misconduct. So we don't meet in person, as we know, but anything that you do on a discussion board, we're not meeting live, so it doesn't apply there. But just because this is an online class doesn't mean that you can't violate these kinds of things. And so if you are on the receiving end of what you think is discrimination, harassment, sexual misconduct, this is the policy. We take this stuff very seriously. And so, please refer to this. It should be in every syllabus in every class, at least at OCTC. So, again, we take it really seriously. If there is an important message, it will be sent out. This doesn't apply to us so much because we're online. Um, we are going to have work due every week. The schedule's already been built. And so I'm going to show you that next. So let me get out of this and go back to Blackboard. So that was the syllabus. It's located here. I'm not going to cover these right now. I've left them available to you. Uh, we're not going to cover the rubric or instructions for assignments just yet because you don't really have anything on that. But I want to leave it there in case you wanted to look at it, but you don't have anything assigned in terms of written assignments right now. On guidance for lecture notes, so a lot of the videos are video lectures, pre-recorded lectures that I've done, and we'll get to that shortly. And it probably would be a good idea for you to take notes on those videos, some brief notes, because you have a quiz based on those video lectures every week. Okay. So let me jump to that. This is guidance for taking notes. So you can look at that if you'd like, and you should. You should look at everything. One more thing I wanted to show you. So for every video lecture that I have, these are available on YouTube. All of the videos that you're going to watch are here if you wanted to go and access these after the fact. Okay, they're this is pretty much all of them. So that's available if you want to go back and reference that as part of a quiz, or if and when you have an assignment, you could do that. But the videos are also in your weekly schedule, and that's the next thing that we're going to look at. So I have the entire biterm posted. Every week that we're doing work is available. You can work ahead. And if there is anything additional that I post for you to do, like a written assignment, I will send out information to everybody about that. But right now, everything that is due is posted. So, first week, I'll show you a few things. There's the syllabus. We just looked at that. This link right here, that's what you're watching right now. And, oh, let me fix that. So, you do have to watch it all the way through. And you may have noticed, or may not, but there's a question at the end of this that is something you have to answer. And that's a way to make sure that you watch it all the way through. So, you also need to do this tutorial on video assignments, a tutorial on taking quiz, and here is that first, that discussion board that I mentioned, okay? Let me say something briefly about the videos. Any video, anything that is posted each week, you need to do that, okay? These are all assigned videos right here. That's what this is called a UJA video. But that's what that logo is right there. So every video you need to click, and there should be instructions on it. For example, watch this video in its entirety and be sure to answer the question at the end and hit submit, okay? And so there are instructions on all of these things. Read everything, okay? Some videos, you just have to watch it all the way through. Some videos, there are questions. So the video will play, and when it gets to that question, it'll stop, and you have to answer a question. And so I'm going to leave, everything else about the video assignments for the video assignments tutorial. Okay. Let me say a few other things here. Let me kind of switch just for a second about some items about the class. Okay. So again, it's centered around videos just like this one. And let me speak a little bit about the videos. These videos are some brand new. Some of these date back about 3 years, maybe 4 years in some cases. So you're going to see the progression of the video content, really. I mean, this setup that I have here, I'm actually at home, and a lot of the videos are from this location. You might see keyboards and stuff. You might see over there Prof G Entertainment Services, and you can access that through my website, and I'll share that in the class introductions. But I do music and stuff as a hobby and also as a side business. I do DJ work and that sort of stuff. But I also have my office in here too, and I also have an office on campus. But I have all my video and computer and microphone stuff set up here. So a lot of that is a lot of the video lectures you're going to see are from this location. The lighting varies, the audio quality varies. This is a brand new microphone and it sounds really good. So you're going to see that in the videos, okay? So I mentioned these are 3, 4 years old. The content is quality content, so I don't remake these videos every week, every month, every 6 months in some cases. Some of it is brand new. So you're going to get a little bit of variation in that. So just be mindful that it may be speaking about something a couple of years old. That's okay. Some of it it speaks about COVID. Of course, we're still kind of coming out of that a little bit, but hopefully we're through that. Um, so yeah, there's that. Let's see. Again, I've also said make sure you watch the videos all the way through, all the way through. In some cases, you're not going to get a grade unless it goes all the way through. Okay. If you come up with an issue of any sort, please contact me. It's really important to keep that line of communication open. Let me say something else about grades on the videos. Sometimes these grades don't post immediately. It is set to where it posts automatically, but sometimes it won't post immediately after you watch the video. So you may give it a few hours and check your grades. I always will tell you to, if you have a question about whether or not something has been posted, make sure you check in the grade book and see if it's there. Sometimes when you click the videos, and I'll probably speak about this in the video tutorial as well, even after you've watched it and completed, it'll say not launched yet or you've not watched this video. If you see anything like that and you know you've watched it, that's something of a glitch in UJA and Blackboard. I can't do anything about that. So, but stay on top of it. And if you do have questions, I can also go in the UJA software and look in the video and see if you've watched it, how much time have you logged in, and all of that. So, um, there's no issue in this class that I cannot resolve. I'm very capable of using the technology. So any questions you have, I will make sure that they get addressed. You just got to let me know. Okay. The videos in some cases are a little bit Owensboro centric because I teach at Owensboro Community and Technical College. Some of them may be based a little bit on Owensboro. There's a couple of videos. The one on crime where we talk about the last public hanging. Yeah, it's an awful thing, and that occurred at Owensboro. So some of the class is a little bit Owensboro centric. So that's all that I have for now. And stick around because you do need to watch that, or you need to answer the last question. So in the meantime, let me know if you do have questions, and I'm glad that you're in the class and hope you enjoy it.